So this was a video, but I had to turn it into a podcast because the quality was not right. So enjoy. There are a few pictures and videos.
Hello, stranger.
What's up? My name is Deshawn Thomas. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you're an OG subscriber, thank you for riding this journey out with me, and thank you for the non-stop support. I appreciate it. As you see from the title, today's video is pretty much just like what's been going on with me, or catching up with me, or something like that. Basically, I'm gonna like recap the last 6 months of my life, because prior to the video I put out 2 weeks ago, what video was that? I did like a vlog. It was pretty cool. Go check it out. I'll make sure to put it somewhere on the screen. Y'all missed 6 months of my life, like, unless you have me on other platforms, but this is YouTube. So we're gonna start with December, even though I put a video out in December. So in December, I pretty much was just shopping for some trips that I knew I had lined up earlier in the beginning of 2022. And let's jump into January. So January pulled up. My boyfriend took me to Puerto Rico. It was pretty cool. That was my first time going overseas. I really enjoyed that trip. I got to eat, like, I don't know if it's Puerto Rican food, but I got to eat like their traditional food and stuff out there. Like, I tried some shrimp bufango or something like that. It tasted good, but I couldn't finish my entire thing. It was nice to try it. Then what else? I got to get on like some boat, like a boat, bitch. We got on like this nice little boat. I'm gonna answer some pictures and stuff, girl. And then we got to jump off the boat. They let us jump off the boat and swim to like this little island thing, girl. Some of my boyfriend friends almost drowned. Mind you, I'm like, oh, I wish the fuck I would go down in this sea. Why I have a motherfucking life jacket around my waist, and I had a noodle. I wasn't going down unless a shark was taking me down. You heard me? Yeah. But I made it to the island, and also somebody had a float to come back with. So that was that. I really liked Puerto Rico. I definitely want to do some more overseas trips. So we're gonna see what happens. Puerto Rico happened in January. That was amazing. That was truly an amazing experience, I think. Then what else? Also in January, it was my best friend Ocean's birthday. That was pretty cool. We had a dinner at, I believe, Red Lobster. I want to say it was Red Lobster. I remember having seafood, and the seafood was pretty good. Our best friend group got to hang out and celebrate with Ocean. Like, we don't really all get to see each other because everybody has so much going on. That caps January. Now we're in February. February, I went to Miami. Now, Miami was a motherfucking blast. The outfits was tea. Wait, did I say the outfits was tea for Puerto Rico? Because, bitch, I packed some cute outfits for Puerto Rico. I always pack cute outfits for my trips. Almost always. Y'all are gonna hear about that in this video as well. Bitch, I really enjoy Miami, but I feel like I always enjoy Miami. We went to like this mall area, girl. I was tipsy in the mall area, and we got on like this Ferris wheel. It was so fun. It was so much fucking fun. A lot of time spent on the beach, a lot of time soaking in the sun. Girl, I remember one of the mornings I woke up early enough to try to make the sunrise. Girl, I got to see the sunrise. My friends were knocked the fuck out, but I went and seen that shit because I wanted to see it. Like, that would have been, it was beautiful. It really was. Towards the end of February, I got my pictures back from the shoot I did in January. It gave Coach Campaign, like, what y'all think? I'm gonna answer some clips in this video. Like, it gave Coach Campaign. I dream of working with Coach. Like, that's a company I really want to work with. It's March, girl. So I really wasn't planning on doing much outside of like one trip this month. Girl, my friends invited me to Miami, so I went my ass back to Miami, like right back to Miami. It was so fun again, girl. We like got on like a motherfucking speedboat. The man was whipping the boat around the motherfucking lake. I'm like, oh my god. It was, I like the trip. Girl, I love traveling. As y'all can see, I love traveling. This is how you know I was so unorganized, bitch. When I say I literally packed a Steve Madden tote, I was getting my plane ticket on the way to the airport. Mind you, at the time I worked for Sun Country, so it was nothing to get a standby flight. Girl, 2 hours prior to the flight departing, I'm rushing, packing, rushing to get out the door to get to the airport, rushing to pick my friends up. Like, But we made it. We made the flight, girl. The first night in Miami was pretty cool, girl. We went like to this club. It gave like a Latin vibe. Um, Girl, the motherfucking man at the door was like, I couldn't wear my shorts inside the club, and made me buy a pair of $30 jeans that didn't even fit me. But I bought them $30 jeans because, girl, it was our first night in Miami. It's like, bitch, we not gonna turn around because of no jeans. Bitch, give me them jeans. Thank you. Even though the bitches was suffocating my thighs. Miami is where it's at, girl. Miami is so motherfucking fun. So towards the end of March, I did a road trip to Chicago with Montios and Naya. I had went to a casting call for Chicago Fashion Week. Unfortunately, they didn't reach back out to me, but you know, you live, you learn. Girl, I'll be there for, you know, upcoming casting calls when I can make them. But I just wanted to like try to at least try to get into another market because right now I feel like I'm doing pretty good here in Minnesota. You know, I have built a decent like networking source, so like I know how to find about stuff if I really want to be a part of stuff. Um, and yeah, it's like, you know, I want to like branch out, get into some other stuff. Like, I really do want to go to New York, but like that's kind of a big jump. So pretty much April was the kickoff of Spring Fashion Week. Girl, I had some fittings lined up. I'm gonna insert some clips in here of the different fittings. I walked for a couple different designers. This was the first season. Well, this is my second. This is my second season, I'm gonna say, but like one of the first times where I ever had to do two shows in the same day. So like that was pretty cool. I'm gonna try to enter some of those clips in here. I got invited to an agency, so I went and met with one management in Chicago, and I mean it was my first time meeting with like a big agency, so I was a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. So I think it showed in my interview process, and they didn't really like that. Didn't nobody tell me this, but I'm just gonna assume it because it would make the most sense. Um, I was a little nervous in the motherfucking interviewing process because at the end of the day, I'm a model, and you know, as a model, you gotta stay on your toes. You gotta be ready. You gotta be ready. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I think I've like really, it's some amazing experience that I've achieved. So I'm happy experience and stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you, like on everything that happened, because I feel like I have an interesting life, and I need to start vlogging more and putting this shit out because it's like if people just want to see people's lives, like y'all can see my life. Welcome to my life. I'm Deshawn Thomas. So after Chicago in April, it was Fashion Week. So I walked in some shows. Okay, so I walked in the Rose and Bull show. I walked in the Dirty Laundry show. Those were the same day. And then what other shows did I do? I think that was that. It just seemed like a lot because I had so many outfit changes. I had a lot of outfit changes, it seemed like. Yes. Then we had some more fittings towards the end of April for Black Fashion Week. I got to walk in a Black Man Magic show. That show low-key might have been the highlight of my season, of the spring season. Girl, they had at a Benz dealership, they had cars pulling up to the beginning of the runway, and we literally got to get out the car at the beginning of the runway, you know, fix our suits, and proceed to walk down the runway like that nigga. So I just was like, ooh, y'all ate that. I give it to them. I give it to like anybody that puts on a motherfucking fashion show. I give it to you because so much goes into putting on a fashion show. I would not even try to put on a fashion show. I'll leave it to you, the creative directors. If y'all need some models though, my email somewhere. Y'all know how to contact me. Contact me if y'all need model. I do have a rate though. That's another thing. So after this season, it kind of opened my eyes to like look at my potential a bit differently. I'm like, I am really a decent, like not a decent girl. I'm above decent. I'm a motherfucking model, and I need to carry myself like a model. And there's nothing wrong with being confident. At first, I was just doing it for like a lot of exposure. I'm still doing it for a lot of exposure, but you know, at the same time, modeling is my career. So this season I actually got paid for some shows I did. So I'm like, yeah, I need to start charging. I need to set a rate, and if my rate can't be met, I just can't be a part of production. You know, like that's it. It's okay to say no sometimes. And my girl Deshawntt, me and Deshawntt went to school together. She reached out to me and she was like, well, what were we doing? I don't know what. I think I had posted something on my story like, oh my god, I want to go see Doja at Lollapalooza or something like that. And she was like, oh, you like concerts? I'm like, girl, yes, I love a concert, and I ain't been to one and I don't know how long. And she had an extra ticket to the her concert, so she invited me to the her concert. And when I say I needed that. I needed to see her live, and I didn't know I needed to see her live. The month of May, I did a show with MCTC. I'm gonna enter some of those clips in here. They're like a college in Minneapolis. Girl, I'm definitely going to auditions next season. I love the show. I love the professionalism. I loved everything about it. They got back in contact and like, I had the fitting dates. I had everything set up. And girl, the day of the show was so tea because I got there and they was like, wait, you want to walk for 2 more designers? Yes, I do want to walk for 2 more designers. I do. You see what I'm passionate about when I'm sitting here talking to y'all what I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about traveling and I'm passionate about modeling. Those are my things. I think my last 6 months, it's been so much going on and it's been so cool and I love experiencing it. And I'm so excited for the rest of the year. I'm excited that I'm 21 now. That's just my life update for the last 6 months. I'm excited to be back putting more content out. I don't know if I said it or not yet, but my boyfriend got me this camera. I'm no longer filming on my phone, or I might still film on my phone, but I'm gonna try to really use this camera to like learn how to use the camera. Like I can use my motherfucking camera. I have a camera now. But he gifted me this for my birthday. Shout out to him. If you made this far into the video, I appreciate you so much. Make sure if you haven't already to hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hey, my name is Deshawn Thomas. You're watching my YouTube channel. See you guys next Saturday.